Hi guys, welcome to your reading. For those that do not know me, I am Tabitha, your psychic, medium, healer, and starseed. Okay, this is going to be about a month-long prediction for Capricorn. It is for the month of May, but whenever it finds you is when it's intended for you. Okay, so before I get into it, just a quick reminder that if you'd like to book a reading with me, you can still email me through tabithahealingcenter@gmail.com. I will link it in the description below, but all payments now go to the Tim Burling Foundation, so you can make a donation through there that is on your own accord. It's whatever you feel is right, whatever you can afford. We do not believe in turning anyone away for healing, so this was a really good way for us to help everyone. Um, and last but not least, Malachite Moon Girl has just launched a new line of bath bombs. They smell absolutely amazing. She's already sold out of some scents. This one specifically that I absolutely loved was the honey almond, and they all come with crystals inside of them. She does have a Mother's Day special going on, so you can find her on Instagram at Malachite Moon Girl. And if you do not follow me on Instagram, that's at Tabitha Indigo Child. You can also find me at Tabby M Co. Okay, so you guys have a lot of angels assisting you this month, and a lot of they're all high archangels, but these angels like specifically are like pretty well known. So you have Archangel Michael coming through. This is the angel of protection, helps with anxiety, fears, depression, addictions, also helps with mechanical or technical issues. So he's the number one angel. You can call on him for literally anything. He is always like, you can only remember one angel's name, that would be the one to know. He is he who is like God, so he is an amazing angel to use. You also have Archangel Metron working with you, so he's coming through a lot recently for people. They are talking a lot about timelines. They're talking about father time. He also is the archangel that works beside God and is kind of like the record keeper. So he has an extreme amount of like knowledge. He also helps like indigo, crystal, highly sensitive, like in the future rainbow children. So he helps like basically any child with abilities. Okay. He's also, they're talking just about like wrapping up time. They're talking about different timelines. They're talking about quantum like leaping in time. There is this like weird, not weird, I shouldn't say weird, but there is this kind of like shift happening right now with time. So was there anything else you guys wanted me to say about him? Oh, he also helps with like sacred geometry, and esoteric healing work. So, because he's in charge of like universal energies and like knowledge as well. You guys also had Archangel Azrael coming through. So this is the angel that helps with like loss, griefs, endings, transformations. A lot of grief counselors will use this archangel Azrael because he also helps souls cross over. You guys also had Archangel Raphael here that helps to facilitate healing. So like I work with Archangel Raphael, Metron, and Ascended Master Jesus Christ when I facilitate healing. So he's a great angel to use for that. He also helps protect travelers. He also helps facilitating bringing soulmates together or soul families. Yeah. Okay, and then your crystal this month was barite. So this is to get answers to your biggest questions. This is meant for anyone who leaves work each morning with a sinking suspicion that this is not their true destiny. They tapped in. This is good for tapping into your like headspace during meditation. They're saying to use it when you need to say yes to things, okay, in your pastime. So this is also known as desert rose crystal as well, okay? So it does also have like healing properties. And for your affirmation, you guys got: the door that closes for me is the wrong door. The door that opens for me is the right door. Whatever is meant for you will never pass you by. Okay, so I see you guys are starting at the beginning of the month. You're really focused on like work and your craft and whatever it is that you're building or working on, or just like work in general. You are waiting for something in areas of work or like finances. You could possibly be waiting for a raise, I'm hearing, for someone, or like a pay increase, or like some sort of like offer or like business option. Like, yeah, you're just waiting for something kind of like tangible, like some sort of like material wealth, and it is in the area of your work. There is the past coming up, so something may be returned to you from the past, or like something like a past in like investment might like make a good return. Because I do see that there is like a solid and stable foundation for you. There is this like offer coming in. So this is like, could be anything like a business offer or investment, or just like some sort of like material wealth that can build a very strong, stable foundation. So this has been a little bit of a burden, like I guess like waiting on this. But just know that your ships are coming in. So I do see this like offer coming in for you, like in the first week there of May. Yeah, and like you, it continues throughout. So like you do have like financial abundance coming to you. This could also, for some of you, be like something that's more like a resource. So it could be something like land, or like, I don't know, like nature, like something like that, that like sustains people in the future as well. So moving into your second week, we have a lot of emotions. We have people being like very in touch with their emotions. You do have the king and queen here, which is like a court match. And they are looking at each other in this. So this could be like a reflection of yourself. This could be you and a partner. This could just be you. This could just be like masculine and feminine energy. But I do see like there is like some flirting going on. These people are like probably empathic. They have a lot of like understanding of like emotions. These people are creative. They're like maybe very musical or artistic. These people like there's a lot of depths and layers to them. They're very loving, very affectionate. Um, so they could possibly be a water sign: Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And there is like there is love attached to this, a lot of love. You could have someone wanting to like come in and help you, or you may want to like help someone. There is like some sort of help or generosity coming for you. It does seem like it's more in finances though, and this is in the second week. Once again, I see you like are patiently waiting for something to pay out. So I don't know if you've just like invested into a lot of things over time, but I do see payouts happening for you. You do have the Wheel of Fortune here. You do have the Ace of Pentacles. But there is going to be some sort of like change. So just so you guys know, Pluto did go retrograde on the 25th. And Pluto is the ruler of Scorpio, so there is like scorpionic energy, and then we are going to be coming up to a Scorpio full moon, I believe. So and communication is definitely like improved for a lot of people. I was seeing like throughout readings. But the reason that they're wanting me to mention this is because there's like kind of aspects of Pluto which are seem to be like playing out for a lot of signs right now. So this energy is about like endings, transformation, rebirth. Pluto brings in change. It kind of crumbles old systems so that we can rebuild. There is kind of a darker side of like Pluto or Scorpio, which deals more with like power, obsession, secrets. But once again, like that's not like I'm not actually like seeing it so much in a negative. I'm seeing that like a lot of people like may need to like make changes in their life, and like that's why this energy is kind of coming in. So you might also have like people like feeling that, or like you might even feel like a little like obsessed, or like there may be that energy playing out depending on what's in people's charts, especially. and like where they're aligned. But they're just saying that there's also a very like magical, like mystical, like alluring side of Scorpio as well. So I see that like there is this going to be this like power moment. So it could be something that's a little like sudden, unexpected. It kind of changes things. But like they were saying in your affirmation, the door that closes for me was the wrong door, and the one that opens is the right door. This could possibly have to do with an air sign. So it could be an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or this person is just very like they have a lot of knowledge. They're very resourceful. I'm hearing. They're very methodical. They might not be like so much into like small talk. Like they might come off a little like kind of cold and detached or like sharp even at times. But it's just because they're like laser focused and they're very methodical and they just like I don't know. They have like they have a higher intelligence, I'm hearing. So like they may like to talk about things that like are more stimulating. So like if you just want to talk about the weather, I'm hearing, if you're gonna actually like break it down and like talk scientifically about the weather, I'm down for that. If you're just gonna give me this flowery stuff about the weather, I'm not. So this like type of person is coming through. This person like can hold a lot of power. This person like they think a lot. They think a lot. Um but there is this like this really happy like partnership. Okay, so like there is a union here. So for some people may actually be experiencing like getting married or like some sort of like really high form of like commitment in the third week. You could even possibly be like attending like someone around you could be getting married. But we do have the union card here. So this is a really good partnership. In this partnership, they're like talking to me about the crystal emerald. So there's like friendship, there's loyalty, there's balance, there's patience, there's love, there's like affection. What else about these two people? Yeah, it's just like a really good partnership. It's very committed. There's you have the sun right beside it. So you have happiness, joy, um success, but like a lot of like happiness and love. Okay, could also be representative of Leo. You also have the Hierophant here, which could be representative of Taurus. This is also like about religion or like a big organization, authority figure. It can also represent a contract. So usually the union and the Hierophant together is a marriage. It's something formal, okay? It's like a formal commitment. And so for some of you, you know, there you could be a little like bored and discontent within your relationship. Um, or like in your marriage even for some of you I see this coming in for you. Okay, so I see that you have this union coming in, and you may have been bored and discontent in the meantime, and you kind of have to have like left things that no longer served you. But I do see you moving out of conflict into smoother times and coming out of it with a lot of strength. So they're actually saying, regardless of which way, like even if you are going to leave the partnership because you are bored and discontent, you are going to move out of conflict and like into smoother waters, and like you do have a lot of strength and good fortune coming for you. Um, and then towards the end of the month, so in your last week here, we have fortune. We have the wheel of fortune. Things are moving in your favor. You're moving into a good cycle. And they're talking with the Sphinx at the top of it. I heard like a whole new world is coming into play. You also have power here and the Emperor. So a leader could possibly be an Aries or like a fire sign. But this is someone who makes a good leader because they really understand like people. Okay, and they know what's good for people, and they're not afraid to like take action and lead, and they go to the beat of their own drum. And this person is just like people are really drawn to them. They have a presence, they can command, they're very powerful. And we have celebration here. We have So don't overindulge too much, but we do have people celebrating. For some people, you may be conflicted about there could have possibly been a third party situation in the past. For some of you, there could have been like sneakiness. You could have been left out in the cold. There could have been third party. There could have just been like someone could like have been like mentally abusive. I'm even hearing. Um, so yeah. So they're also just saying like not to like mentally conflict yourself like at the end of the month. Um, because I do see like this mental confliction, and beside it is like sneakiness and being left out in the cold. The thing is that I don't have a person attached to this. Okay, so this tells me that it's probably older. And it's coming up to either be healed. You do have Archangel Azrael here, like helping you with like losses, endings, transformation. You do have Archangel Michael here to protect you if there was any like mental abuse happening. You also have Archangel Raphael here facilitating healing as well. So utilize all those angels that came through for you. Oh, and you had Metron as well. So a lot of you probably have gifts as well. Um, it could be healers, psychics, like empaths, huge. I saw a lot of empaths. Um, so yeah, so at the end of the month, they are just telling you to be like patient with yourself. They are talking about balance, alchemy, transmutation. So a lot of you could definitely be healers. Usually, if you are an empath, I find like you have healing abilities. So you might be really good at like you might pick up on people's energy really easily. You might always feel the need to like kind of help people and like make them feel better about themselves. Um, you may like just really understand like people's emotions and but like because you can feel them. You could also get like psychic visions or like downloads from source. You might be able to communicate with like departed ones or like beyond the veil. You might actually radiate like healing energy from your hands. You could do like astral projection. Like there's so many gifts and abilities you could have. Like if you want, like check out my channel or like email me and get a reading because like everyone has abilities and depending on your sign and what your purpose is, they're going to be different. We can help you to find out what your abilities are and make you stronger at them so that you can live out your life purpose. So just a side note, they like wanted to kind of talk about. So I see that like you guys like there was a little like bit of like indecision. Okay, so like you had your wishes, dreams, and desires, but beside that you had like someone who was feeling powerless, someone that like was conflicted, like didn't know which way to go, felt like they couldn't see beyond what was happening. Just know that you do actually hold the power and you hold something to offer people. You have like material like wealth and you know how to create it. You also have that coming for you throughout the month. And then you have like healing. You have a lot of healing happening. You have like faith, hope, optimism, wished upon the star. You do have Aquarius energy here as well. A little bit galacticals coming through. And they're just telling you guys to like keep that faith and optimism and keep doing that healing because it's going to end up in success, recognition, victory. Like it could even be like for some of you, like in the public eye, or like your role from that. So like everything that you go through, all these transformations and everything, it's all spiritual growth. It's all soul growth. It's all to help you become the best version of yourself, and it's usually to help other people as well so that you can be a role model or a leader. So some hidden blessings that's coming through for you is that you guys really love and understand animals. So it's a part of your healing. It's also like that could be part of your abilities. Like you might be able to like heal and talk to animals. It's an amazing like gift to have. And yeah, like so you might be really drawn to animals. They're also saying that love heals fear. The power of your love can help bullies, angry people, negative, pessimistic, be less afraid as well. So I actually have a lot of love for my haters because I would not be where I am if it wasn't for them. So if I had never gone through all those like crappy experiences, I would never be here right now giving people advice. So just like take that into consideration. And like when you find the blessings or even just the lessons in situations, then you can find the blessings as well. And you realize like how much they helped your soul development. For a lot of you in your love life, they said this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. Yeah, you've already met this person. And then you guys had, how are you being called to step up and lead? High Priestess. So, like I said, a lot of you have abilities. You are being called to lead at this time. You are being called into action. Capricorns are very successful people. They're very driven, but they're also very nurturing and loving. Um, so yeah, take the time to go into your heart space, like through meditation, use frequencies, whatever it may be, and even just ask source, God, angels, ascended masters, galactic family, like what is it that I am being called to lead? Like what is it that you guys want me to do? They do try to speak to you guys through dreams a lot as well. So just make sure that you're open to receiving the messages from the divine, which especially comes along with Atlantis. So some of you, or like a lot of you, experienced a past life in Atlantis. This was a very traumatizing. All of my clients, whenever this comes up in sessions, it's usually to be healed. There may be something that you need to know from that life. Like in my past life in Atlantis, like I had a specific role that actually like plays a part in this life. But I also had a lot of healing from there because I thought that like I was punished by God. And because like we didn't know like what had happened. And then I had to like basically die alone and I was injured and like I would call out and nobody would come, and like I thought God had forsaken me. So it was a really like painful experience that I needed to work through. So they're just saying that there could be a lot of things from Atlantis that you either need to recall because it helps your spiritual development in this lifetime or this timeline, or there may be something you need to get over. So once again, you can connect with like source and ask them. You can do a past life meditation or regression session to help figure out what it is. It is important that if you're doing it on your own, to make sure that like you go to what it was, and you find out like what the lesson was with your guide from the information that you receive, to be able to clear it. One more thing they're saying is that you could be, Lemuria is coming through as well. You could be a Syrian starseed. So look up starseed, Sirius, Syrian, but they come from Sirius planet B. So these are going to be your aquatic beings. They're mermaids, mermans, dolphins, like stuff like that, comes from that star. Did I get that? I got that. Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much, guys. I hope that this helps you. I'm sending you guys so much love and light. So your galactic family just wants to say, trust your intuition. It has been guiding you to the answers that you seek and are asking for. And they're saying, stop worrying from the angels. Your desires are manifesting. You are in control of your own destiny. Okay, guys, I love you so much. I'm sending you so much love, light, and healing. Bye.